Hi guys, it's great to see you. Now you should be receiving this one on the 26th of December, 2019. That's when I got this one out for you. And I am thinking about New Year's resolutions. And I don't do New Year's resolutions as a rule. I think that's just setting yourself up to fail in a lot of ways. But I do have some things on my list that I want to do better or a little different in the coming year, 2020. So, as we prepare to end the decade and begin a whole new one, my New Year's resolution, if you want to call it that, is to sit in meditation a little bit longer. Now, this is a daily practice that I've had for quite a lot of years. And all of the stuff that you've heard, all the good stuff that you hear about meditation is true. Everything that you're looking for is already inside you. And I think it's the Dalai Lama who said he had an especially busy day coming up and that he probably should meditate for 2 hours instead of one in order to be better able to deal with it. So, all of it's true. Now, meditation, sometimes people have the wrong idea about it. It can be a guided visualization. Sorry, can't talk today. And one like what we're going to do here in just a little bit. I'm going to take you through one. But basically, all it is slowing your brain waves from beta state, which is your thinking, worrying about stuff, focusing on this, and thinking about your schedule. That's your beta mind. They also call it the monkey mind. It's just slowing your brain wave frequency just a little bit to drop into alpha. Now, there are lower states as well, but alpha is the state where all creativity is. That's where inspiration is for you, if you will. All the best ideas come from alpha. So when you are daydreaming, you are actually dropping your brain frequency, you're slowing it and dropping into alpha. So those of you who have a great daydream habit, you're already meditating. How cool is that? Now, I want to do one today with you that's just going to be kind of a refreshing thing. Come back and use it as often as you like. So I want you to be seated somewhere comfortable or lying down, as the case may be, whatever you feel best with. And I want you to take a big breath in through your nose and hold it and blow it out through your mouth. Great. Now just close your eyes and I want you to keep breathing comfortably. Just be aware of the breath and let it come in and out through your belly. Good. Now I want you to use your imagination. And I want you to imagine that you're standing in a field at the edge of a big forest, really tall pine trees. And you can see them. You're not that far away from them. Now I want you to walk towards the trees and just appreciate how tall they are and how close together or far apart they are. Now I want you to walk into the edge of this pine forest. And while you walk, you're going to begin hearing and feeling pine needles crunching underneath your feet. And just keep walking. And it's a beautiful sunny day, and the sunlight is kind of dappled as it comes down through the branches. These are tall trees. And I want you to just appreciate the way it feels to walk through this forest. And you're perfectly safe. You're all by yourself. It's a beautiful day. And now I want you to stop walking for a moment. And there's a tree on your left. I want you to reach out and put your hand on the trunk of that tree. And I want you to feel how rough the bark is. And there may even be a little sticky sap there that you can touch. I want you to really feel that. Now I want you to use the same tree and just reach your hand out, and I want you to pull one of the needles off of the pine tree. And run your thumb back and forth over the needle, and you're going to feel that it's really smooth one direction and really rough the other direction. Do that a couple of times. Now I want you to break the needle in half and hold it up to your nose and smell it. You're going to get a great whiff of that beautiful, gorgeous, fresh pine scent. And just take a couple of breaths of that and just let it make you feel refreshed. Now I want you to put the pine needle back together again and put it back on the tree where you got it. Now continue walking and just hearing the pine needles underfoot. You're going to smell some fresh pine still because you're brushing against them. These trees are fairly close together and they're big old trees, and it's a beautiful sunny day. And now up ahead, you're going to come to a clearing, kind of a circular meadow in the middle of this forest. And I want you to walk out into that meadow and see, just turn around and you're going to see the tall trees all the way around this meadow. But it's a beautiful clearing. And there are flowers there and soft grass. It's just this wonderful, protected, hidden place in the middle of the forest. Now I want you to walk out into the middle of the meadow and just look up and feel the sun on your face and your arms. It's a beautiful day. Just take a big breath. Smell how clean and fresh the air is. And now I want you to invite someone to come and visit you. And we never know who's going to show up, but I want it to be someone, and it can be a person who's alive or no longer alive in their body. It can also be one of your pets, cat, dog, horse, someone who loves you so much. And I want you to look over to your right, and I want you to see them walk out of the trees toward you. And you may not have seen them for a long time, and it's really great to see them again. Or it can be someone you see on a regular basis or live with. Just appreciate how they look. They're relaxed, smiling. And now I want you to ask them and be open to receiving a message from them. It can be about a big thing or a little thing. Doesn't matter, but this message is a private thing. It's communication just from their spirit to yours. And just allow yourself some time for that to come in. Good. You're doing great. Okay, now they're going to tell you goodbye, but that they'll see you again soon. And this is true. You can come back here anytime you want. Now that you know the way, you can always come back and listen, but tell them you love them and that you appreciate the great message. And now you're going to see them turn and walk back into the trees. Good. And now you're going to turn the opposite direction back where you came from. And I want you to start walking back into the pine forest. And just remember, you can come back here anytime. And as you enter the forest, you're going to hear and feel pine needles crunching under your feet again. Feel the branches brush against your arms and shoulders a little bit. And just keep walking. And now you're coming to the edge of the forest. Walk back out into the field where you started. And just appreciate again what a beautiful day it is and how calm and peaceful and relaxed you feel. Now take a big breath in through your nose and blow it out through your mouth. And open your eyes. I hope you enjoyed that break in your day. Feel free to come back and use this one often. I think you're going to enjoy it. And please do continue your meditation practice. I think this is a great thing for all people. And I look forward to seeing you again in 2020. Bye all. Happy New Year.